Test.
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 Okay, so I test. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another SFU Overwatch game. I'm your host, Adolf.
And I'm your other host, Tempest.
Today we are streaming SFU Red Team. Bit of a hiccup, but we got everything figured out. They're playing against Paul Simon's College today. We're here on Legion Tower, Hill capture map.
Yep, as always, starting control.
Mm-hmm.
Gold get to 100%.
Yep.
And it's best out of 3.
Mm-hmm. So we'll go ahead and look at the team comp here. Pretty standard team comps from SFU. Looks like Cicada is playing Zarya.
I've enjoyed his Zarya play. I think he's pretty good on that one.
Yeah. Patroni on Reaper, and then Chieftain as always on Junkrat, and Mario Frost as usual playing Paint Out on the sports. Find a tank and follow them in.
Oh, there we go. Going pretty far up to the left. Might have been better to get onto the point first. You know, this is it's not right vantage point.
Fire strike goes in. Jesse Blades gets a pick off, taking down Amari.
Yeah. It's rough to lose your support early in a fight.
Skada takes Starcat out of Mech. Cherry gets dropped by Mass Penguin. Skada already up to 100 power. Mass Penguin takes down Passione as well.
It can be good to get 100 power, but getting to 100 power means you've been fired on a lot.
Cherry charging back in. Looks like they're gonna regroup a little bit.
Yeah. They're going a little bit fast after. I don't guess. They're all alive. I wasn't sure if they were all back yet.
Fire strike going in again.
I got.
Does get a pick off, dropping Justin Blades.
Nice Junkrat v Junkrat there. I think they've taken the point, taking this fight. Hopefully they can set up a good defense to keep it. So we're at 38 to 2%. If they can, I think they're in a good position with how handily they took that fight. They're pushing forward, which is they did last time they were on this map, and I believe it did not go well for them pushing up this far forward.
It worked. The issue for them was just when they lost it, they weren't able to get it back. Grab tire?
Yeah, like a wrecking ball got behind them, and they couldn't react quick enough. Oh, the great graviton there. Oh, look at that. Amari's orb got 2 people.
Lots of kills going in there.
There's another team fight to the red flash.
Now up to 40% SQ taking the lead. Trying to get this
pretty good position.
Passione does have that blossom. It's launched up in the air.
Yeah. Needs to find a good place to put it. If he can flank behind, that'd be ideal.
That blossom comes out.
That's rough.
Before getting taken out by Jesse Blades. Frost gets dropped.
Frost does have sound barrier, sorry. So still holding on pretty good. They're at 70%. If they can place these ults well, they can spread them out decently to last them.
Yes, indeed. We could see them hold them and then use them all at once as well.
Yeah.
One team play.
Like Graviton's a great one to hold. Yep.
Oh, there's a deep bomb. Can you bubble it?
Yep.
Bubble it.
Excellent bubble there.
Way to get up the charge very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Blades gets dropped.
The benefit of doing that bubble, you don't lose any space. Because Diva's bomb, in addition to being very deadly, it forces Evan to lose a lot of space and back away.
Grab just for fun, and SFU pretty handily take round 1 here against Paul Simon's College.
That'd been how far out they're going, but they did manage to effectively peel back when they needed to, which I think is very important.
They didn't let themselves get strung out, which is very important.
Absolutely. So on another map on Lijiang Tower.
We're heading to, nothing.
I don't know what I forget what the, different maps on Lijiang Tower are called.
Totally don't find out by looking at Andre's screen. Looks like Cheethan is going to switch over onto Torbjorn. Passione still sticking with Reaper. Frost on Lucio. Amari on Moira. And Thankline staying the same.
Perhaps Cheethan's hoping that they get to more of a defensive position so they can, like if they get there first and they can get to hold the point first.
Especially on the left side where there's so many narrow hallways, a target in there can really toss up the competition.
But I would say there are enough. There's a lot of different ways in. The bridges, if you hold there.
Going in with those hammer swings.
Oh, that's excellent. Excellent Reinhardt play there.
It's going to be an early first cap for SFU.
And Cheethan looking where to put his turret. There.
Goes the barrier.
He just now putting it down. But he did find a really nice corner. I don't think I've ever seen it put there before. I don't think I've ever put it there before, at least.
Cherry gets to pick off on Jesse Blades, taking him down. Passione up on the front, pressuring that Reinhardt. Shatter goes in. Whole team rushes in. Cicada pick off on Nebula.
Finishing off that Reinhardt. Good they turned back to finish. Well,
Murray takes him down for the count. Cherry takes
Murray has coalescence, but useful. That 32%.
Red Flash once again pushing up. Looks like they are going to step back for a second.
Probably a good idea to like readjust themselves. Make sure they're not, like you said, make sure they're not too strung out.
Like Frost is going to try and go for a boot. Falls off the map.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see exactly what she's trying to do there.
She only gets a pick on Frogula. Cicada drops Mass Penguin. Nebula Gaming gets Dusty Blades gets 2 picks on Cherry.
Yeah, I didn't even see that Reptile coming. I don't have game audio, so I couldn't hear the noise of it.
Taken down by Blades as well.
They're gonna lose the
61%,
not too bad, and they are having people coming back.
Yep. Not even shooting anything. Looks like Grab's gonna be up. Both DPS lines should have their ults up. Okay, sorry, no personal.
Yeah, we just have Grab.
Yeah, right.
And
swing.
I thought I might drop the Earth Shatter. It might have been an overkill, honestly, with Earth Shatter.
He's a little bit of damage.
But with the bubble.
Very good grab. I believe they got either 5 or 6 in there.
Yeah, with like the follow-up. That is really effective placement and real effective follow-up. Like a beautiful grab. Love to see it. Hate to have it happen to you.
There goes the opposing Coalescence.
It's going to flank there. Oh, and yeah, I got. That was an excellent flank there.
Very good combination.
And they were distracted enough with other things that they didn't see it, because his teleporting can be very obvious if there's nothing else.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, I'm going to sneakily flank, and they just see the purple.
One more team fight.
Yeah. He mistimed that flanking a little bit. They were too far forward by the time he actually teleported.
Lots of picks coming out from
trying to get that Mercy down. She's the only one left on. Poor Mercy.
Takes her down.
And Sound Barrier just for fun.
And that is going to be map 1 for the SFU Red Flag.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful first game.
And we will be right back with game 2 of the night. And we're back with game 2 of the night here on Rialto.
It's an escort map. Are we on defense first?
SFU will be defending first. Looks like we do have some switch-ups here. Patrick now on Kafara. Chieftain now on to Hanzo. Cicada switching over to Roadhog.
We've seen him play Roadhog before. Cherry fell off.
Himself off in disgust. And then Frost on Mercy and Amara on Anna.
Usually you see it the other way around.
It might be they're trying to just build that flexibility in case they need
Yeah. With how well the last game went.
Yeah, I definitely think they can afford to switch things up, even if it
Yeah.
doesn't go perfect. Plus, of course, that Farah pocket is a very powerful tool.
Oh yeah, Pharmacy is a powerful combo. It is annoying to deal with, but I want to see SFU do it well.
It's annoying when done well, so hopefully SFU can be annoying. Cherry gonna drop
That's the
down
goal.
the low ground, throw that fire strike in, and just head in on the point.
Yeah, I think Cherry's good at not being shy with those fire strikes
Yeah,
because
willing to go in.
you really want to pepper them in as much as you can.
Smash Penguin gets dropped by Cicada. Justy Blade manages to take down Frost out of the sky.
That's rough.
Mario on
With a
the ground.
concussion grenade too. Goodness.
Chieftain drops Lindmeister. Cherry gets his pick off on Justy Blade.
I think they have planned. Let's see.
Looks like Pacione is going to fly back and get Mercy.
It's a good idea. You gotta want to have your healer with you. They're keeping the point pretty well.
Taken out by Cherry, the Reinhardt versus Reinhardt duel. Chieftain Pacione back in the skies now with his pocket. Throwing that splash damage and building up to a barrage.
Cherry has ult.
Ryan's like the way he's been playing.
Yeah, he's been playing quite aggressively.
Up there.
Put that spray down.
You can tell he's lying in wait, waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Probably as soon as that Reinhardt either gets his shield broken
Or if you can maybe get behind where they're just coming out, just keep them from playing. Honestly. I hope he doesn't hold on to it too long though, because as we've said, it's better to use it too early than too late.
We've got Amari's Nano Blade.
Is there a bad piece behind us?
Pacione has his barrage. He clicks that combo. There goes the shatter.
And again, nanoed Cherry.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, I think tank is always a pretty good choice for nanoing.
Your real nano targets are going to be either a tank or a teammate who needs rescue.
Yeah.
And neither of those are bad options.
Sometimes you want to combo with an ult.
Like Nano and Afara, so that she doesn't get melted by the opposing team.
When she does
barrage.
Yeah, because you're just a big target when you barrage.
Powerful ult, there it goes.
Yep, as you can see.
Frost tries to dive over, going for the red.
Very risky. Yeah, I don't think that was a very good move there.
Playing like a bronze. Cherry gets a pick off on Frobulous. It manages to drop Mass Penguin. It also takes down Starcat going in there.
I think they're not gonna. I think that's not gonna be able to move too far forward. So it didn't get a little bit of space there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, to take down Justy Blades, who switched over to a soldier, perhaps to try and contest that Farah in the air.
Yeah.
Mario having another,
another nano boost.
Coming in. Cherry manages to take down Lindmeister. Nebula drops Chieftain. There goes the Nano and the Sleep. Sleep, unfortunately. Cherry once again Nano actually taken to the ground.
Reinhardt is pretty good pick because his melee is so good.
You get a lot of damage in and you get a lot of value from the damage reduction.
Yeah. Roadhog I also like picking.
There goes the Shatter.
What is happening?
Cherry just moving.
Trying to isolate that Mercy there.
Throwing in the Fire Strike, trying to get taken down. Not a lot you can do in
when you're cornered.
I don't need getting dropped.
Oh, look at that concussion blast on the Baptiste.
Manages to throw him off the map.
Saw the opportunity, took it.
Does unfortunately get dropped by Justy Blade, though Chieftain takes down Mass Penguin.
It was a good move. The concussion was a good move to get him out of the immortality field.
Chieftain going in with those headshots. And some
it is interesting to see him on Hanzo, especially coming from someone that usually plays Junkai, who's not name dependent here. So
round one the
other team only got 28 meters there.
Not a lot that they'll be
So-
that they'll have to contest.
No.
Oh, you
Ho-
just spectating me just like shoot arrows. They didn't even come close.
SFU will now be attacking. We'll see if they decide to switch up their roles here. at
Yeah.
all.
If they can get the 20 meters, we could see a really quick second round.
Definitely. Not very difficult to go 28 meters on.
No. Might be a very quick match today.
If you can keep the pressure up and not let Paul Simons get a foothold in.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a lot of good momentum.
We've seen them struggle with that in the past, dealing with the bad momentum, but when they have the good momentum, they have it.
Oh,
Now switching over to Widowmaker, another sniper character.
very
Onto
interesting.
Lucio, leaving Amari on Ana.
Mario's pretty effective on Ana, and Frost was pretty effective on Lucio, I think.
And then Cicada and Cherry continuing their tank line with Reinhardt and Roadhog. Both very high health targets. Definitely hard to take down in a 1v1 matchup.
Yeah, I think Widowmaker's the most unusual choice for this team. Let's see. I would bet he's gonna try and stay up on those balconies there.
Get some high ground, just basically shuttle his
Shing-
in. Cherry making the
Oh, it was Bastion and Arisa on the other team.
running a
Very-
thinner bunker bomb. Looks like Cherry's gonna try and flank around and get behind.
Try
them.
to hide behind the payload to get it as far as possible. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, there's definitely
You don't-
no point in not.
You don't need to very handily take a fight.
SFU pretty much just needs to win this team fight, and that should be it. Cherry does.
Don't even necessarily need to solely win the team
There it
fight.
goes.
And that is the second game of the night.
On all for SFU. And then we will be right back with game 3. And we're back with game 3 here on Hanamura, 2-point capture. He will be defending first.
I would like to say at the beginning of this last match, I have been loving seeing the interactions in the chat. Love to see an active chat.
Yep. looks like we do have some off rolls here, so let's go ahead and take a look.
Oh my goodness.
Tank line, we got Cherry and Frost, Devo, Reinhardt.
Oh my goodness. Have Amari on Torbjorn.
Hanging out with Chieftain, sticking with the Hanzo, and then support line, Cicada and Passionone.
Yeah, this is quite a mix-up. I love to see it, honestly.
We'll see how they do here.
I think they're pretty confident with how this has gone.
Hopefully not overconfident.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Indeed it is. Let's see,
You're going left?
I guess Frost, probably the most mobile tank here, so
Yeah.
they're trying to hide up top and jump in.
Hopefully, it's easy to get too aggressive with Diva, I would say. Oh my gosh!
Mari has a plan and a target. Frost running down Reaper.
Amari sees a target and goes.
All over the map. Cicada takes on Starcat, who snuck his way back onto the point.
You can definitely do it.
That's a baby Diva. I mean, I would do that. But I don't make good decisions.
Pretty easy
Play.
first team fight there for SFU.
Yeah. I think they're just having fun in these new roles, honestly.
It is important. We've seen that a lot of the time they can't take things super seriously. And it's nice to be able to...
It's easy to get frustrated.
But at the end of the day, it is just a game, and it's important to keep
Yeah.
in mind.
And I think this is, like, the new roles is very energizing right now.
Yeah, you can see Amari just playing with enthusiasm is the best way to describe it.
Oh yeah.
Charging in there with that.
Going off.
Overclock.
Amari does play a lot of Torbjorn on her own time.
Looking at ults here, looks like there goes Brigitte turning herself into almost a mini raid boss. Frost taking out Justy Blades. Get it in the back, throwing out those whip shots back and forth. Shatter coming in, Penguin getting dropped, Frogilo getting dropped.
They're quite forward. They're up to their... Oh my god.
They are willing to just sit here.
You don't get to play.
Looks like we've got Molten Core, Self-Destruct, Dragon Strike also on deck.
The other team's starting to come back. Oh, they're an emote.
Cicada just hanging out, emoting.
The other team's starting to come back. Cherry doing a little ambush there, a little cheeky ambush.
Chieftain getting dived by Diva, manages to back up.
Yeah.
Taking down Frogilo. Mari finally
Chieftain did get down by Diva there.
Diva jumped on point, diving off, getting chased down by Cherry, who knocks him out of mech.
I thought she was going for the bomb there for a second. And she's down.
Junkrat.
Junkrats don't often get on point, only when absolutely needed.
Got about a minute and a half left in the game here.
I think they're in a pretty solid position.
Two ults here on deck. Looks like Chieftain is switching over to Genji.
I hate playing Genji.
Frost up, hanging around, blasting point to point. Gunning for that health back.
Frost has ult.
Chieftain managing to force Diva out.
I think...
Before deflecting Diva.
Oh, that...
And Chieftain, both DPS.
That Death Blossom did get 2 of our players.
Simon's best chance to get onto the point.
Yeah.
Let's
see. Does Frost still have ult? Yeah, Frost still has ult. No, she just lost her. If she'd used it a second earlier. But I mean...
We can totally contest, guys.
There they go.
Maybe.
It's like they are going to give it to them. Not a bad choice. It's much easier to defend.
I want the Blade.
Yeah.
Blade does take down Cherry.
I want a fat Blade.
Cherry has ult. Frost has ult. Chieftain's pretty close.
She might hide up top and drop it.
That'd be a pretty good play.
Bro, I dashed into the ult.
Chieftain working on building up that dragon.
They're trying to come to the left here.
It's dived in by the Diva. Nebula takes Frost out of mech again.
Has He has a Nano Blade now.
Starcat taken down.
He's find a good cluster people there.
Okay,
Do it.
to Dragon Blade and not now. He's not now. Okay.
Yeah.
He's able to put a bunch of pressure on that Mercy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really good to put pressure on the support.
Shatter coming in from behind.
Oh my gosh!
They're taking out Lindmeister, Frabio, and Masked Penguin.
Seeing that from the other perspective was beautiful.
Frost still holding on to that self-destruct, probably waiting for a nice opportunity to use it.
It's like watching someone get tackled from behind.
Opposing team does have someone onto the point. Diva diving in. Bomb going out. Might get some picks.
No.
Not quite.
Just the turret.
Trying to booping her off the
But
point.
turret's obviously no.
Punching her, taking her out of mech. With the help of Amari.
And down.
There goes the Dragon Blade. No follow-up though.
Reaper retreating.
It's rough to see. And
Oh,
not punishing
just
her that
managing,
badly.
just managing to get out of there.
Cherry has switched over onto Winston now.
It's interesting.
Amari almost up to another Molten Core. There it goes. Frost using the self-destruct at some point. I don't
I
remember
didn't see
seeing that.
when.
Takes down Frobula though.
We got Molten Core.
Not taking Starcats out of mech. Getting those hammer swings in.
Oh my
See
goodness.
that. Death Blossom coming in, takes down Amari and Cicada.
That's rough to see, rough to see. Marion Passion.
Leaping forward with that barrier, takes down Blades. Taking a lot of
I
damage,
did get-
punished by Nebula.
Could need to possibly use one or both.
Have sound barrier up on deck.
Ults here.
Frost gets back into a mech at 68% ult charge. Shatter coming in.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Junkrat's tired coming in. Takes down Passionate
Ew.
and Cicada, both supports. Molten Core on the point.
I just
Diving in. Amari getting 2 picks, taking out Starcat and Nebula.
getting close.
Frost drops Frobula, hang onto that point. Gets trapped.
Wait, you didn't get a hammer.
Close to getting. Oh, I think this next push we're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see that Diva Bomb.
40 seconds left. This could be one more team fight, so we might see
I
both.
mean, they're gonna try and get one more push. And I think we're gonna see a lot of ults coming out because it's do or die.
Cicada throwing in those whip shots, trying to break the space. Dash
Getting out of. Oh, not quite.
mistake. Chieftain working on building up to another Dragon Blade. Jerry diving in, gets taken down by Penguin.
Has ult.
Actually running back onto the point.
Better drop that.
Ross gets knocked out of mech. Reinhardt boops him off.
Oh.
Keeps him from getting onto the point.
That was a good move. It didn't get. Obviously, not the type of map where you can get.
Chieftain seeing that flank.
Oh,
now,
beautiful.
He does have Dragon Blade.
He got that.
Targets to use it on. That is going to be round 1 for SFU Red Flash.
They just need to get a percentage on. They need to get the first point and need to get a tick on the second. On the second. They don't need to get. It's not just that they need to get a tick on the first.
Which we could possibly see some sort of gimmick here with the Symmetra using the teleporter.
Possibly.
I don't think SFU would do that, just because they seem to favor the quote-unquote fair fight, but it would be funny. And I think at this point that might be what they care about.
Yeah.
So we'll see what kind of... Looks like Chieftain's now on Echo, who I recently started playing. Very much a fan of her so far.
I played her Mystery Heroes. I had like one good play with her as Mystery Heroes.
I understand she's been out since April, but I recently started playing her. And I have to say that.
I'm scared of playing DPS because when I do badly, people yell at me.
I really like her kit. I think cooldown management reminds me of Doomfist, actually. It's very
Yeah.
But when you manage them right, it's very satisfying to just throw the stickies in, go in with that focusing beam, and just melt tanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing about Doomfist. Very, very similar with the cooldown management, and they're quite mobile heroes if you play it right.
And it looks like both...
The only,
Cicada now on to Zenyatta, but other than that, the rest of the team comp is the same.
and yeah, and Chief's on an Echo, which we already said.
She's been trying to get an early flank. The entire team trying to just out in the
Sitting
center.
there, that was a very odd position.
Actually manages to dive onto the point, force them to come back and contest. Cherry gets thrown off, taking Nebula getting with him. She gets
I didn't-
that focusing beam.
Ryan discorded.
Actually, trying to get some damage and trying to prevent the red.
Yeah, did not quit. Getting that Zarya, and yeah, they might be able to get the first point here in
Frost looks like she's gonna
15 seconds?
Intercept. Not
15 seconds to like getting on to the point.
We could
And like,
see what Frost.
oh!
From behind, taking out a mech.
What? The drama of that.
Frost trying to duel with Passione's Lucio, but not much that the two of them can do against a Reaper and a Mercy.
Yeah, honestly.
Passion tries to get that.
Yeah, I don't often see a Mercy pocketing a Reaper. It's not something you often see.
It's not a bad option. There's no bad pocket. Cherry looks like he's gonna slide across the map.
I thought he was gonna overshoot it a little bit there for a second. I forgot that there was another platform. It's like, that's an interesting choice.
Throwing the sticky bombs in onto that shield, pressuring it down.
I don't know, it's not quite as good as the cool I made about like keeping mobile. It's not a character you're overly familiar with. And they have a lot of time. So
out with the rest of the team up here on the right side, fading out to the jump back. Then almost flying directly into a teleporting Reaper.
They're not doing as good on the second push.
Amari and Frost seem to be having quite the moment here. Patrioni coming up to rejoin them. Just hanging out there. Not too much to talk about on that one.
They're just chilling. They're just chilling. We're fine.
Definitely had to death box them off.
Yeah.
Shot down.
He's been playing very aggressively for a while though, so doesn't necessarily mean.
Passione now heading back onto the point. She's been throwing in the shots. Does have his copy ultimate up. We'll have to see who decides to copy with it.
Duplicate is a very interesting ult. She can copy an enemy player.
Any other hero besides herself she can copy.
And their ults build up really quick.
I think the best example of that is with Tracer. She has it for 15 seconds, and she can get 6 Tracer ults.
I thought 8 was the max.
8? I've seen 6.
8 is probably the max in like perfect settings where you have like 6 Roadhogs to feed off of. 8 is mathematically the most you can get.
But you are pretty likely to get at least 1. I have seen even slower building ults. Not necessarily slower, but middling ults. You can get 2 Diva self-destruct. I've seen that from some of the contenders teams actually.
Yeah. I got Transcendence.
Heading in on that point, looking for his there it goes. Shaz dives in, looks like she has copied Reinhardt.
And
it's pinned by the opposing Shatter, but not
did get
a lot the opponents can do. And that is going to game 3 for SFU.
And that is the night for SFU. Now that was a very great match for SFU. And they had a lot of fun with it. Play the game Amari as Torbjorn. Dropping that Molten Core.
Thank you all for coming out to the stream. I'm Adox.
I'm Tempest.
And until next time, take it easy.